morning. And putting this switch on can be there you go. September 19th, Tuesday. Someone sent me a little bit of history, family history yesterday, and which got me off to do some recalling some of my searches or research before. Sometimes after a while, if you stop talking about these things, you tendency to forget, especially some of the names and the dates. Good morning. So I rechecked. There you go. Some infos again, and I was surprised, especially when I checked the history of this quota, which my great ancestors developed. I would rather say the word developed now, because before they actually started it. And with this new information, it's like history has been seems to be changing again. I don't know where they got this piece of information, so when I get back, I'm going to check the date when this Wikipedia info was changed. Wonder if there's a way to check who changed it. That's how it goes. Just to show that this Volta has an old heritage. They just published or wrote that it was first established in 1594. They wanted to show that everything started over. Or earlier than what is previously known. Like for instance, over 10 years ago, the information was, it was started around 1870, 1860s by a great grand aunt. Check out this traffic. So early in the morning. Oh wow. That's why we need to get out of this public roads. Oh man, that or main road. There you go. This is still my favorite road. Despite some minor traffic, it's still not as bad as the major road. And it still feels very rural. years from now, they'll say that this road was built in the 1990s. And the fact of the matter is, it was just recently opened. A decade here and a decade there might not seem too big, but for historical records, it means a lot, because a family is only one generation. It could be several generations if the descendants continuously become active, but we know it doesn't happen that way. With Chinatown, since Chinatown is the oldest Chinatown or Chinese district in the world. And to think that the Spaniards arrived in Manila around 1569, 1570. Remember, they first settled in Cebu, and Legazpi would send a group to explore the northern part of the Philippines, in which they will eventually come across Manila. I hope they don't dispute that information. So we sent a deputy, Duboyti, together with his grandson, I believe, for this expedition. And there they would encounter Sulaiman. And unfortunately for Sulaiman, he was despised by most of the other chieftains of that particular time, because he would collect taxes. He would collect taxes from them as they come out of the mouth of Pasig River, because Sulaiman controlled the mouth of Pasig River. So anyone entering or exiting the port or the mouth would have to pay taxes. So all the forces of the Spaniards need to do Remember, this was only a small contingent force comprising of a number of Spaniards. Right? So there would be more natives, and he probably had natives from Cebu, where his original settlement was, to accompany them. But maybe the numbers were still not enough to defeat the forces of Soliman. So they befriended the chieftains of the other communities, which they were successful. And so, with a large force, they invaded Soliman. Obviously, Soliman lost and fled to Pampanga. That's the history. That's the history. And of course, the Spaniards, together with their contingent force, native force, ran after Soliman. Divide and conquer. That's what warfare is all about. It's all about alliances. Enemies and alliances. Boy, my rear wheel feels heavy. Oh, weird. I hope my chain does not skip. I'm using number 3 to climb. Oh man. I'm so lucky. It didn't skip. Oh, good. Reserve some energy for our trip back. Oh man, the dog. That dead dog. Oh, can't. The dead dog is still there. The side of the road. Let's hope it's not traffic today. Yesterday was Monday. Tuesday would be better. So on our way back, we can pass by the school. We can pass through there. 6:30. There's no more barrier. So right now, we last year. Oh man, check out the traffic. Traffic. You could imagine how a few weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago, you could hardly see any traffic in this place. Oh well. And that's just a matter of days. I'll just have to be careful. Just careful. Take it easy. Nice legs. When you're wearing a helmet, you have no peripheral vision. You're like a horse. You are just like a horse. Oh well, we'll enjoy the ride back anyway. The ride back would be lesser traffic. It's only, oh way, amazing. Amazing. Well, riding this way is just as hard. The important thing is getting to ride. The next important thing is being safe. Being safe. And being safe. Being safe. Being safe. Being safe. I hope it's only here. It's only isolated. Probably will get a haircut later. Get a haircut later. Well, the good thing about this ride, the butt and the back are improving. Obviously for the distance right now it's no problem. Longer rides probably anything over an hour and a half to 2. You have to get used to those the butt and the back. Really. I want to know if they have evidence that the Escolta existed in 1594. So all of those things happened in 1570s when they fought with Suleiman and chased him up to Pampanga. So, and they would like to make me believe, or some people believe, that in 1575 they then established the Binondo Church, because that's what is written on the plaque of Binondo Church. How is that possible? And 20 years later, Escolta was built. That's amazing, really. them that time. It took them that short period of time to get the people under control and make them work for them. See? So, if that is true, the Spaniards were also good governors or administrators. 20 years you're going to get natives, organize them, and put them under control. Amazing. And make them work for you. Total strangers. They could have been enemies too, for that matter. Have to admire the Spaniards. From that period will commence the Spanish colonization of the islands. Then obviously they would then set the boundaries of the islands that would become Philippines. Remember, before that time, they were just scattered islands with different kingdoms. And there was we don't have any written history of any disputes. Oh man. Let's hope we get lucky and we could cross this intersection with some momentum. Remember yesterday we had to stop like this at this intersection, the other major one. Oh man, check that out. Oh, excuse me. I'm on number 3. I'm so lucky the chain is not skipping. Oh. Imagine if the British never arrived in America, everybody will be speaking Spanish. Yeah. The British would eventually become a world power or a European power and would challenge the other European nations with their colonization. And when they did, they lorded it over them. Amazing the tenaciousness of the British, of the Brits. Amazing. Although Portugal and Spain started it, it was the Brits who eventually won. I mean, everybody's English is the dominant language in the world now. If that's not enough evidence, I don't know. Check this out. If you recall yesterday, this was busy, active. Today it's not. Amazing. Those dogs look related, obviously. Now this is the best part because no traffic. Of course, we don't want to jinx it. We don't want to jinx it. I might not be surprised that the information about Escolta was changed during the Pinoy administration. There are a lot of die-hard people of that period. I don't know. They're so insecure about Manila being great. I mean, they don't have to force the issue. You cannot just openly say, I'm the best. Let them say that you're the best. You're the best in your own mind. Your children look the best in your own mind. Only other people can judge it. So far so good. I feel good. Maybe after all that food I ate yesterday, surprised. Maybe I just need more nutrition. That's why sometimes I feel tired. I cannot just go around just having fruits for my last meal. That's usually around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I won't have any more food between 3 and 4 o'clock the following day. 3 p.m. up to 4 a.m. no food. The last food being fruits. A fruit shake. So with this kind of activity, I guess it doesn't work. Yep, you might be burning your fat cells for energy. But during training, you feel lethargic. I'm on number 3. Look at these e-bikes. They're only doing 10 or 15 kilometers per hour. They're certainly enjoying their moment. But don't ever say they don't pollute. The mere fact that they use energy, their pollution comes from another source. Because you need a power plant. Oh man. I'm on number 3. Oh man. Oh boy. I forgot to turn on. Anyway, you've seen that climb. Ah man, the leg, weary. A few more strokes. see if we can pass through the school. It's almost 6:30. Hopefully it's open now. Yeah, it's open. I don't hear any students. Or maybe school hasn't started yet. Who knows? Maybe schedule here begins later. Unlike in Quezon City, it begins at 6 o'clock. I'm on number 3. So how long does it take to dominate country? Well, if the population is cooperative, it won't take long. If the nation is how would you call it? How would you describe warlike? Maybe repulsive, then it will take time. You need to control the leaders. Once the leaders are controlled, you dominate the nation. Man, take a look at that. She looked behind. She could hear me talking. I don't understand why he had to slow down at that corner. When a nation cooperates, discipline and organization would then commence. And for the Spaniards, they like establishing their churches first before the rest. Normally they begin with an altar, thank God for assisting them, colonizing these pagans. And probably there will be conversion. So I was reading the history of Indonesia. Apparently the Dutch didn't really intervene too much. Seems like the Indonesians were given a choice whether they study or be converted. The future Indonesians. Most likely at that time they were just Malays or they were just natives. And I wonder if there doesn't seem to they didn't seem to have a lot of interbreeding or mixing. able to capture that last portion. Oh man, there's a poor kitten got run over. Yeah, exactly. I'll buy my lunch on my return from the haircut. Oh man. Take it easy. That's good. Nice guy. He gave way. So for some reason, 17.6 kilometers, average speed of 23 kph. Thanks for watching. So I hope I was able to share a little bit about trivial history and how some people want to change because of insecurities. They don't need to change the past. All they need to do is change the present and let the Philippines transcend people's perception. There you go. Once they do, they would even admire the Philippines more for its very challenging past. But you don't have to make the past look good so that the present people will appreciate you.